Hello, my Virgo babies. I just put my Virgo baby to bed. Baby AJ was not having it. He was screaming from his crib all night. Anyways, Virgos, hey, if you haven't been here before, hi, welcome to my channel. It's your favorite weird witchy Italian cousin everyone loves. Here to give you some strange little messages today. If you guys want a personal reading, or if you want to see this stunning oracle deck or tarot deck that I will be using today, unboxed in its entirety, showing you every single beautiful card. Look in the description box. There's links to my email to hit me up for personals, and there's a link to my new channel that I just started where I just get into weird witchy stuff over there. We're going to do unboxings. We're going to talk about astrology. We're going to get way into the Sabian symbol. If you don't know what that is, jump down that rabbit hole, why don't you, Virgo? Anyways, join me over there. I just started it a couple weeks ago, so you'll be one of my very new and commemorative members on the ground floor. Anyways, let's get a general energy for Virgo. Give me an oracle card for Virgo. What does their new year look like? What do we need to know about? What's going on with Virgo? What's going on with my Virgos? One more. Yo, you got it upright. I just did Leo's reading and they got this in the reverse, the butterfly garden. It's like Page of Swords energy. It's about, you know, paying attention to the small things, looking at the details. You guys, shocker, are doing the opposite of Leo. Leo's like chaotic good. You know, you're like, no, Leo's like just chaotic. You're just chaotic good here. You are taking care of a lot of stuff. You are trying to look into everything right now. Let me read to you what it says in the book. I don't want you to miss the message. It's basically just talking about, you know, pay attention to the small things, make sure that you're appreciating the little moments, things like that. I feel like you guys have, again, Virgo, shocker, too much on your plate. So you're missing out on some, you know, things that you should be participating in. Curiosity, discovery, small moments in life. A woman holds a blooming flower in her hand as she gazes towards the sky. On her head sits a butterfly, closely examining the purple petals. Enjoying the situation, the woman stands still and quietly soaks in her surroundings. She does not want to disturb the scene. In our daily life, there are so many possible moments that could be precious if we would just take the time to notice them. Be mindful of your surroundings and pay attention. Ask, why is it there? Then make connections. Small observations can lead to great discoveries. Pay attention to the signs. I feel like you will be getting a lot of signs, especially purple butterflies or purple flowers. Also fans, like Japanese looking fans. I don't know why, that's a sign for you guys too. And peonies, randomly enough. You're going to be getting a lot of signs and downloads from your guides. You need to be paying attention to those. I feel like a lot of you Virgos are way too busy right now. You wouldn't even see a sign if it like smacked you in the face because you're like got your nose down, like looking at your task list or something like right now. Also, you guys are like way into trying to figure something out. I feel like you're waiting on something to grow. I don't know why I'm feeling that. You know that something is about to transform for you, or you know that something is about to, you know, come to fruition. But I want to give you that, you know, old adage, a watched pot never boils. I feel like you've been waiting too long, or you're tending too much to this garden, Virgo. Maybe overwatering the flowers a tad. Again, my grandmother used to always say that to me, my Nana. She used to always say, a watched pot never boils. You're sitting there waiting for water to boil. It's like excruciating sometimes if you're hungry, but if you stand there and stare at it, she always told me it would take longer. And I don't know what the science behind that is, but I feel like she was right. Anyways, Virgos, let's get a little general energy check-in for you guys. Let's see what's going on past, present, and future, what we might be dragging with us into 2022, what our general energy right now is, and what's coming towards us in the near future. What's going on with my Virgos? I thought that I was a Virgo rising for like the longest time, and then I realized that my mom had my birth time wrong. When I finally got my real one, I found out I was a Scorpio rising, and my life made so much sense. I wish I had some more Virgo tendencies. My God. I need some of that shit in my life. A hot mess. I need like a, you know, a handler. I feel like a Virgo would make a great personal assistant. All right. What's your energy look like, Virgo? Recent past, we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Mad Hatter energy. along with the Two of Wands in reverse. Double twos. What's that about, Virgo? Like in Gemini energy here. Were you dealing with a Gemini? I feel Gemini energy. King of Wands in the reverse. And look, this deck has masculine and feminine queens. You're supposed to pick one set and just put the female ones in or the male ones in. I left them all in for shits and giggles because I'm chaotic Scorpio and whatever. So yeah, you got the King of Wands, the female version. And I also used this for the artwork on the Aries reading. So I don't know if an Aries is significant. But you got King of Wands in the reverse energy. She also reminds me of Queen Amidala. Y'all, do you ever get my Star Wars references? My hair is always like Princess Leia inspired sometimes. King of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands in reverse. Two of Swords. Basically, you guys just lost your shit here. You guys like, it's like I'm just going to keep it real with you. I just pictured it in my head. I saw it. You just like, just threw it up. And you're like, done. Double two energy, meaning that there's way too much going on. There's way too many options. None of them seem good. Everything seemed chaotic. Everything, you know, lots going on, juggling, lots of balls in the air with the Two of Pentacles and, you know, not, you know, lots of options. I mean, you got Wands and Swords here. It's like, you know you need to go, but it's like, for the life of you, there's no good way to go. So I feel like you just kind of threw your hands up and said, fuck it. That's what it feels like with the King of Wands in reverse. Can't get what I want, so I might as well just go do something, all right? I don't know what kind of decision that you made here. I don't feel like it was the greatest of ones, to be honest with you, Virgo. I feel like you were kind of backed into a corner and you were just forced to choose. It's like kind of when I, like, you know, yell at my son, I'm like, you better tell me what you want to eat or I'm going to tell you for you, you know? It's like that. And then, you know, you're like, I don't know. Peanut butter and jelly. You don't want fucking peanut butter and jelly. It's not what you wanted at all. You're allergic to peanut butter, but now you're stuck with it because you had to pick. And you didn't have time to think. I feel like you had a rush decision. I feel like you weren't given a whole lot of time. I feel like you also weren't given all the information that you needed to make the correct decision. I also feel like a lot of you just, how do I put it? A lot of you had given up, all right? A lot of you just felt like there were not going to be any options to you, like given to you at all. Like there's an opposite end of the spectrum where some of you just completely quit. King of Wands in reverse doesn't always have to be moving chaotically. He can also not be moving at all. He also has no idea what his heart wants, what, you know, inspires him, what he wants to set his sights on. He has no clue. A lot of y'all were in that energy. You're just kind of like, you know, despondent, kind of apathetic. Just like nothing gets me excited these days. You're like, I wish I could find joy in anything, all right? And it's just like anything you thought about, it was like no way got you out of this. It's a very depressed energy that I get with a lot of you guys. All right, I don't like that. Good news, that's in the past. All right, let's look at the current energies. Ace of Swords in the reverse. This just came out in the Cancer reading. No, Leo reading. Virgo, I'm picking up on like Cancer stuff, Leo stuff, Aries stuff. You guys are connecting to all the other reads for some reason. I feel like your energy is scattered all over the place. I also feel like you guys need to look at your birth chart. I feel like a lot of you are reading for Virgo. And I feel like a lot of you are not Virgos. I mean, you're a Virgo sun sign, but I feel like some of y'all have like a Scorpio stellium or something weird in like your first house, which means you're like a Scorpio. I don't know. I feel like there's something off with what your energies that you're feeling like you don't relate, all right? Ace of Swords in the reverse here. You feel like you don't have the answers, and I want to tell you that that's not true. The answers are literally in your hand. You just do not want to, you know, put it in the brain and dig them out, whatever this is. There's also a lot of stuff that you're not wanting to tell people. You're keeping a lot under lock and key. You're keeping things secret for a reason. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I feel like a lot of this energy in the past is a lot of stuff building up that's going to erupt. I feel like you need to get all of that out before it's too late. Ace of Cups in reverse. You got double aces in the reverse. You guys are in a very negative thinking pattern right now, especially regarding love. A lot of you are thinking about, you know, cutting off an emotional situation right now or getting out of something, breaking it up with somebody. A lot of you guys don't want to, you know, unlock that, you know, truth and tell yourself that you have to let it go. You're preventing an ending. I feel like you need to go ahead and take care of that. I feel like it's something that's on your to-do list that you don't want to do. I see a lack of motivation to do whatever this is, to make this hard choice. I see a hard resistance on your part, Virgo. Hard, whatever this is. Everything in your reading is in reverse right now. Everything. There's the Five of Swords is not. Shocker there. Virgo, you're fighting a losing battle. I have to tell you, I'm very honest with my people on this channel, and the Virgo that I'm reading for today is fighting an uphill battle and has been for a very long time. You have thrown everything but the fucking kitchen sink at whatever this relationship is, this emotional situation. This could deal with a child, you know, anything like that. Ace of Cups can be any of those things. All I see is that, you know, Two of Swords, you thought of every option, none of them worked. Two of Wands, you pursued every option. You put your energy into everything. It didn't work out. King of Wands, you're either giving up or you're overdoing it to the point of exhaustion. Right now, Ace of Swords, you can't figure out the answer. You cannot gain the clarity. Ace of Cups in reverse, you know, you can't unhurt from this. You cannot stop thinking about the rejection or why you're not getting what you want. And now you're in Five of Swords energy, which is like a shitty energy. It's like one of my least favorite in the damn tarot. That's when you like don't want to swallow this harsh truth, which you have here in the Ace of Swords. You know, you're not. You don't want to see something, you know, the truth of the matter. You don't want to accept something. You also don't want to tell somebody something. There's a lot of conversations that you're keeping to yourself that you feel like, you know, will just be whatever. But all that's doing is this Five of Swords in the middle of your head. You're fighting a losing battle with yourself. You're putting yourself in this mental conflict and you're putting off these hard emotional tasks because they suck and you don't want to do them. The problem with Five of Swords energy is like it just gets worse. It progresses then, you know, you to the 6 where you try to act like, you know, nothing happened here and you get away with it. And then the 7, you think you can get away with, you know, abandoning ship here. But then no, you get stuck back in the same mental prison. You're in the 8, you were already in the 2. It's the same card, the 2 and the 8. Both of them blindfolded, tied, don't know which way to go. You were in that in the past, you're heading that direction in the future. And then you hit the 9 where it's like ultimate anxiety. And then you have a painful, you know, ending again. You just got to accept it for what it is. Like, let it happen. Don't try to fight it. A lot of you are fighting new beginnings as well. There's some kind of a new emotional, you know, situation that a lot of you need to be involved in. And a lot of you are fighting that tooth and nail. I'm telling you, you're fighting a new losing battle. If Spirit gives you 2 aces, like you're fighting a losing battle. They've doubled down on the fact that you need something new. Near future. Oh, those are the oracle cards. The near future. All right. Knight of Cups. Look, something new is coming your way. You're resisting that in the current situation. You need to stop doing that. I feel like that's half the reason I'm here to tell you, you know, your message today is that you need to get out of resisting change because it's coming for you. You're fighting to hang on to whatever this was from the past because you don't like the, you know, way you had to go. You have to let it go. In the future, there's a Knight of Cups coming to you with a big ass heart in their hand, ready to do some biz, all right? Some emotional biz, good kind, upright. With the Knight of Pentacles, shut your fucking hole, Virgo. You better stop complaining about whatever this shit is in the current situation. That's the only knight that finishes his job. Yes, it's slow, but he's got the Knight of Cups back in him, so I feel like he'll be faster. He also looks faster with this wind. He looks very aerodynamic, so I feel like he's not going to be as slow as the Knight of Pentacles usually is, but this is the one that will commit. It's double energy of commitment here. 2 knights, 2 things coming your way. It could be 2 separate knights, could be a water and earth sign, or it's just like somebody who's got their shit all the way together. Those are the good knights too. Those aren't the chaotic ones like the damn wand one. You got the 5 of Wands. Ooh, you do have 2 coming. You might have more than 2 coming, Virgo. You go from the 5 of Swords to the 5 of Wands, all right? Something you doing in the current situation. Oy, the second you reject somebody here, like you end up attracting them like flies. I feel like you have multiple options coming up, several. I feel like you're going to be toying with people. Virgo, why do I get that you're toying with people? What is on the bottom of your deck right now? Yeah, the 2 of Cups in reverse. Jesus, you're like rejecting them left and right. None of these options feel right. I feel like you're trying on shoes. I did a reading for you guys. God, I want to feel like at the beginning of my channel that you were going through men like shoes. Like literally, you would try them on. I don't know if you know what Zappos is, that site that you can order from. And like they'll send you the shoes in a box to return them immediately if you don't want them. That's you. You're going through another pair like every week. I feel like a lot of you guys are being very choosy right now. I get a second message here. Like a lot of you are being very choosy in the current situation. You're not going to engage in anything. You're going to reject anything that comes at you that doesn't, you know, have, you know, stability linked to it. You're going to treat these people like toys until they give you a reason not to. I do feel like a lot of you are coming off of a heartbreak and that's made you a little bit cold. Don't start playing with people though. I see a lot of you are like wanting to like manipulate or kind of like get back. I don't know. You're toying with people. I just got oh, Fiona Apple in my head. Criminal. What I need is a good defense, 'cause I'm feeling like a criminal. 'Cause I need to be redeemed to the one I sinned against. Because he's all I ever knew of love. Talking about she's been careless with a delicate man. Save me from these evil deeds before I get them done. She toys with these men. The Three of Swords was right after that, right behind that Two of Cups in reverse. You were hurt. Hurt people, all right? Sometimes you just want to get that out. You want to prove that you can do what they did. That's not always a healthy energy. That will bring you some rapid change with the Eight of Wands and this Hierophant in reverse, but you're not going to be learning a lesson, so don't do that. Don't toy with other people. Don't, sink to their level. I had to warn you of that, but I do feel like you got a lot of options coming in. You do need to, a fresh start is needed, Virgos. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Catch you next time. Bye.